As usual, found myself cruising the old Facebook marketplace. Came across these. Beautiful set of aluminum slots with the tires, whole shooting match ready to go. Only problem, Mopar bolt pattern. I don't own any Mopars. So I did the only logical thing that I could do. I went out and bought a Mopar. Alright, here we go. You see we got the Dodge sitting behind this tree. It's been there for quite some time. Got a flat tire, and of course I forgot the compressor. So just talked to the lady buying it from. She said, yeah, you can take it there. I'm gonna drive it across here, winch it on, go out the other side. Right, 86 Dodge D100. Better start winching it out of this place. It's been for 5 or 6 years. He wasn't sure, but you can see it's been a while. Awesome. So see how this goes. Hopefully bring it back and it's on the trailer, or damn near. Well, winch pulled it out of there, flat tire and all. Everything seems to be rolling, so it struggled a little bit. It did put some work in, but it got out of there. So we'll I got a spare battery to get the rest of the way on the trailer because she was already struggling, and we'll get her done. All right, we got her home. Then we got a little dinner. It was only 10-15 minutes from the house, but got her on the trailer, flat tire and all, and a little rust there, which we knew about. We got her on. Now I gotta get her off. So guess I'm gonna drive it down to the shop, do some finagling, and get her unloaded. It's a little cold out, so that's not great, but hopefully I'll get a helper here in a minute. We'll get her done. It's exactly what we knew it was. It's got some rust on it. It's got some little beat up spots, but that's not a bad little truck. A little bit of metal work. We already had it fired up real quick in the guy's yard before, so once over on all that kind of stuff, and yeah, shouldn't be too bad. All right, we got it down here by the shop. See, the house is way up there. We did some finagling around here. There's a truck. Now I got to move some things. So I got the Jeep in the shop, step sides there. Move the S10 over there. It usually sits on the side. There's Le Mans here. But so I think the temporary parking spots are going to be S10 here next to the Le Mans. That's where that Trans Am sat forever. And we'll stick the Dodge back here. A little spot back here. That's generator and all this kind of stuff. And right in that region. Usually the S10's there, but she's not much to look at right now, so we're going to stick her behind here just so, you know, not that the neighbors care, but I kind of do, you know. So we're going to unload it here, roll it off, push it back there. So I'm really glad it's dark out and cold because it makes this stuff so much easier. Daylight savings got the best of me, and rain all day yesterday when I was supposed to get it. So yeah, what are you gonna do? So yeah, that's what's up, and yeah, we'll get this thing off the trailer, push back there, and then I'm probably gonna go warm up. Alright, I really got to start recording stuff as I'm doing it because this got a little festive. We've gotten the S10 here, and banged that thing off the rev limiter a couple times. And this is the S10 slinging the gravel to drag this thing back here where I wanted it. And it's still not right. It's over about 3 feet from where I want it, but we're going to live with that. So, and it feels like towards the end, it broke loose. And it just started going nice and easy. And actually, I didn't realize it until right now. And I put it right in the rut that the S10 made. So this was tracking okay. But that was, I know the front caliper's locked up. We're going to replace all that stuff anyways. But, yeah, now I got some little gravel marks here. So looks like the kid's got a job. He's going to man the rake tomorrow and fix this up so it doesn't look so white trash-ish. And this is hidden a little bit behind the shop. So I can kind of forget how ugly it is until I come over here to start working on it. But yeah, it's kind of a little thing. Apparently the automatic or the push button 4-wheel drive doesn't really work here on the S10, so you have to get underneath it with a wrench, put it in 9/16 wrench on the transfer case and put it in 4-wheel drive. So that was just added to the fun. That's why I'm going to start get a tripod and start recording all this stuff. But yeah, that's what happened there. And we're done for the night. This is actually 2 nights after I brought it home. Last night I had to shoot up the PA, so I didn't do anything. But yeah. And I can smell some burning clutch. I know you guys can't smell it, but it's not good. But well, we're gonna get back in here, and I think I'm actually gonna go eat. All right, guys, you see we got in spot here next to the shop. Barely making it again. There's the sun going down in the background there. So it's daylight savings, man. It takes a couple days to get used to it. I don't know about you, but it does for me. Kid came out here earlier. A little rake duty in there. You can barely notice it because those ruts were pretty deep that S10 made. So appreciate it, buddy. Good job. We got see, that tire didn't really last, which is fine. We're gonna replace all that anyways. But man, I wish I had a video from when I tried to do the old trick, you know, a little starting fluid and hit it with a torch right quick, and it's worked for me every other time. Not this time. That tire there decided to engulf in flames, and I didn't have anything with me because I didn't think it was going to happen, because it's never happened before. So I grabbed my sweatshirt and I started beating on that, and apparently there's a little puddle right around this region here of starting fluid that caught my sweatshirt on fire, and I threw that on the ground and tried to stomp on it to put it out. You see all these little leaves around here? Yeah, you see what it has. All right, so it escalated quickly. Luckily we got it all out. Really luckily we got it all out before the anything went bad. But man, I should have had that video on because I think it would have been hilarious. I looked like an idiot, but it would have been hilarious. Anyways, back to the truck. 1986 Dodge D100, slant 6, 3-speed, 2-wheel drive. It's got a little bit of rust on it, but not compared to a lot of the other ones, not that much, I'll tell you what. You see it's dirty, very dirty. Guy I bought it from said it hasn't run in 5 or 6 years. He's not really sure. Sat under a tree for a while, and he lost interest and bought another truck and said forget it, not really his thing. So first thing we gotta do, clean it up. So lots of pressure washing on this thing. We'll drag it up by the house where we got some water, and we'll take care of that. That'll probably be the first thing. And then we got to assess all this stuff, right? So we got obviously rust here, right? Not good. There's one little spot here on this cab corner. That'll be no problem. All the rest are all around it is solid. And this fender has a little bit right there. You can hear it's a little crunchy in there. So we'll see about that. Probably just gonna throw in fenders on it. They're not that expensive, so at some point somebody put a, you know, those, and they work, man, those little at-home do-it-yourself rhino lining kits. You gotta not be so sparing with it. You gotta prep it right. I've done it on some of my newer trucks and older trucks. and you can't tell the difference whether it's done in a shop or here, and it costs you $100, vice $500-$600, whatever they're costing nowadays. I think some people paid up to $1,000. You got to do it right. You got to prep it. Prep is key. We proved that on that Trans Am, right? So we're gonna redo that. We're gonna get it all out of there. We'll prep it. I'll show you guys how that went down, and hopefully you guys can learn something and save yourself a couple dollars if you want to try and do that yourself. I personally, I don't think I'll ever pay for another one again after the last few I've done and come out awesome. Looks like we need a tail light here, a couple cracks. It's a work truck, right? Nothing more than that. That's all it is. That's all it was. We'll see. We might make it more than that, but we'll see. So it's got the big work truck bumper on the back. They look better with little chrome ones, or sometimes a roll pan. But we'll see what I'm willing to pay for. Here on the other side, we got a dent here. Pretty obvious right in the bedside. Some more rust there. This taillight looks a lot better. All the glass is good. Sliding rear window in the back here. This cab corner and rocker are solid, but this fender looks a lot worse. So that's what's up there with that. So we'll probably just throw fenders on it. So we got the inside here. It's dirty and it's a little ripe. He was originally brown, or at least that's the last time that was shot. I don't know if, looks like that was the original color from what I could tell. Blue's probably a little better, but I don't know. We'll see what we do with that. Dash looks good. Carpet is bad. That's where I think most of our smell is coming from. Oh, sweet, some pliers. Those are, yeah. Oil filter, that's always a good sign too. Well, alright. But the seat is not tore up. And it's vinyl, which is good. I mean, might be able to clean that up. The dash, like I said, is not cracked. The bezels look pretty good and everything else. Probably end up throwing a carpet in this thing. Maybe painting some door panels and stuff like that. Clean everything up real good there. Door closes pretty solid. You gotta love this ram head on here, right? And really, you know, take a second to take a look at this. That's probably the best part about this truck. Everything's there. Even the god-awful ugly mirrors. Everything's there. Well, no hubcaps, which is fine. Like I said, we'll probably go wheels on it. But, so that makes it a lot easier than trying to find a bunch of crap, right? When it's all there. Here we go. Here we got this, the mighty Slant 6. I think I mentioned earlier, we already got this thing fired up at the guy's house. We put a battery in it, dumped a little fuel in the carb, and it fired right up. These things are bulletproof, guys. And you can build them with some power. I got a buddy of mine right now building like a 69 or 70 Slant 6, and he's over 300 horsepower out of it. So, I mean, that's it's pretty good before this thing was. So the guy I got it from said he did a little bit of work to it. We got ourselves a brand new top radiator hose. No clamps, but whatever. He said he put a new water pump, which kind of explains me the hose. I think he said he replaced the radiator too. It does look newer. He said he replaced other stuff. Who knows? I mean, I believe him. He didn't lie to me about anything else. However, I don't know when he did it. So it might have been brand new, put in the truck, and sat for 5 years, right? Sometimes that's worse than anything else. But we'll see. Like I said, we got it running, so we'll check all that. So we know the brakes are locked up. I priced out a master cylinder. On the front here, new calipers, rotors, and pads, wheel cylinders, and drums, and everything like that. I think the whole thing was under $200. So I'm just going to do the whole thing. I know he said one of the lines was rusted out, which means I'm going to replace all the lines. Safety first, or third, or something like that. But, yeah, we'll do all that for $200. Why not? You know the thing's safe. Yeah, here we got the. Well, we need a lower hinge is bad, at least for pushing and stuff. Replace that. Like I said, the seat's not bad. We'll clean it up. Probably still a seat cover or something on it. I don't know if I want to replace the 1980s living room floor mat. Oh, God's tape measure. Look at this, guys. We're just scoring left and right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna replace all this kind of stuff. I'm gonna do a whole once over on it, and I don't know if we're gonna prime it and leave it, if we're, you know, throw some, I don't know, some aluminum slots or something like that on it. See what we got around here, what I can find on Facebook or Craigslist or whatever. I've already got a buddy of mine that was sitting at the VFW last night talking about this. He's a Mopar guy. He's got a couple small blocks, 318s, 360s. And I think by the time we finished talking and a couple beers later, we were looking at, he's got a 383 big block with a tunnel ram, and I don't think I'm going to do all that stuff to this thing, because then, you know, I'm changing the whole drivetrain, because you're not just doing that. But I don't know if this thing runs good and cleans up nice and just make a nice little run around truck. I might just do that. We'll see. But yeah, that's what we're looking at here. 1986 D100 two-wheel drive. Give you a little walk around on it. You saw all the pain it gave me trying to get it where it's at right now. But we'll free everything up, and when we get other projects out of the shop, this will go in after we clean it, because I'm not going to bring it in here looking and smelling the way it does. We're going to clean her up before I put it in that shop. So there you go, guys. 86 Dodge D100. I know a lot of people are asking, dude, what are you doing buying another project? You got stuff all over the place. Trust me, my wife asked, and I'm sure you guys get that too. The reason is, a lot of my projects are long-term projects, and I want to get something that can knock out quick, you know, and be driving it, or, you know, offload it to put money into the other one, whatever it might be. I don't know, but this is what we do, right? We buy stuff. It's a good deal. You got to get it, man. That's what you do. So grabbed it. See what's up with this Dodge thing. Everybody's loving these Dodges. I don't know. I've had a couple. They've been decent. We'll see. I've never had one of these, so we'll see what's up. If you guys like it, let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking about it. What, you know, should we go V8? Should we just clean it up and run it? But you guys let me know. I'm not saying that's what I'm gonna do, but I like the ideas, because, you know, I gotta, you know, you can't keep doing the same thing, right? So let me know. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, all that kind of stuff. Tell a friend. Appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully next time you see this thing, we won't just be pushing it around the yard and trying to, you know, we'll get some work done on it. Maybe you hear it fire up. But thanks a lot, guys. Catch you next time.